Hi, in double-ended queue, we are having two more types: input restricted double-ended queue. Input restriction, in the sense we can insert the data from only one end. In the in this side, we cannot insert the new data into the double-ended queue here, but deletion we can take at both ends. So deletion means removing. So removing is like a output. So moving the out of the queue. The element is moving out of the double-ended queue. So we can moving the data out of the queue in both ends, but insertion is the input. Insertion is input, considered as a input. So input is restricted at only one end. So that is called input restricted doubly ended queue. And like that, output restricted doubly ended queue. Here deletion will be happen at only one end, that is removing the data out of the queue. That is called considered as output. So output restricted at only one end, right? So the output I mean moving removing the data out of the double-ended queue at only one end, but insertion can be done at both ends. So this is the constraints for output restricted doubly ended queue. Now here I have given the code to implement the doubly ended queue. Here I have used the Java collections array list. We are creating the Deque variable, so which is created the doubly ended queue. So in the doubly ended queue we can insert the data at both ends. Insert first and insert last also. So in both end we can insert the data. Like that we can delete the data at both ends. We can delete the data at both ends. So deletion will be happen: delete first element from the double ended queue, delete the last element from the doubly ended queue. So we have to write the methods for this four types. So first, insert last, insert rear, right? So here we can insert the data by passing the variable data into the method. Just we are adding into the Deque. So we are using the Java collection. So we are using the add method. We can add into the add into the double-ended queue at rear side. And like that, if you want to add at front side, we can insert the data at front side. So we are adding the data at 0th location in data, right? So this is the thing. And if you want to remove the element from front side, we can first we are checking our queue is empty or not. If it is empty, then there is no elements, there is the underflow. Then if it is not empty, then we can remove the element available at the 0th index. That is the removing the element from front. And removing the element from rear, just again we are checking queue is empty or not. Otherwise we can delete the element from size of the queue minus 1. Size means number of elements in the queue, so size minus 1, right? So this is the way to insert and delete the elements from doubly ended queue. Here the if you want to access the first element in the queue, we can access the element by using the get method. And if you want to access the lastly entered element, we can access the number of elements minus 1. The number of elements minus 1, because queue here Deque is implemented by using the array. So 0 1 2, suppose if maximum size is number of elements is here 3. So 3 minus 1 will be 2. So location 2 is the size. Okay, so that is indicated here. We can access the element which is entered at last, right? So like that we can implement the doubly ended queue using array. Thanks for watching.